This Minecraft map, it's impeccable.
Who do you think you are?
RPGs. Minecraft. Perhaps the two most popular things to ever exist within the realm of gaming. I say, why not combine them? Well, it's true, I say, why not combine them? Other people have said, why not combine them before this, so that's how we ended up with Tales of Glarthford. By the group Crowdford, Tale of Glarthford is what I would consider to be the best RPG in Minecraft, but also just the best map in Minecraft. It's a full turn-based RPG built all within Minecraft using command blocks with 10 levels, 190 plus voice-acted characters, and obviously its own custom soundtrack. What? Now this all wouldn't be too crazy, but it's literally an open world map. You can explore the whole world fighting monsters as you like. And while it is still an RPG and you have to go to the main storyline to beat the map in time, there's plenty of exploration to be done. There are multiple ways to get the materials and strength that you need to overcome the challenges in each map. While it's generally pretty simple for an RPG, there aren't like any moving NPCs or monsters. For Minecraft and only using command blocks, it's definitely revolutionary. And while I'm no authority on Minecraft maps, it's definitely the best one I've ever heard of. Allow me to preface the rest of this video by saying I'm going to go into the map now, so if you don't want to get spoiled, go play the map right now. You can download it for free on Crowdford. It's called Tale of Glarthford, as you may know. And guys, fun fact, it's in like the low thousands of downloads, so this is really way less popular than it should be. Make it popular, guys, please. Alright, from here on out, let us get into the levels themselves. And this game, as I said earlier, has got 10 levels plus a tutorial, so I'm not going to play all of them for this video. I'm just going to go over the tutorial and the first level and show them off a little bit. Now in my experience, a tutorial level is not something every game has, but a lot of them will have it, and this one I would say is definitely above the norm for these tutorial levels. It is basically just a smaller version of the main levels that you play earlier. You loot some chests, you get some tools, and you follow the tasks that you're given, and then you craft some TNT, and you talk to some guy, talk to the NPCs, and then you do a small boss fight, which is quite easy, just to explain the combat system. After this, however, is when the true game begins. You enter the first level, and all you know is the name of it, The Kidnapping. Anyways, you then jump down into the fear hole, and then you're told it's actually your spouse that was kidnapped, and you can actually select your spouse in the selection screen while choosing your character. Anyhow, you spawn in, and then you get left a letter by some dude that runs off, and it basically gives you a time limit to complete the quest and find him and collect your spouse. So anyhow, you're now unleashed upon the world. And it's a pretty big map, and you basically aren't told much of anything of how to get there. You are told that you have a time limit and then you have to get to the sewers. And you can also pretty easily figure out that there's an access to the sewers through the mines. Other than that, you pretty much just have to go around the map and figure it out. In fact, I'd give it almost a certainty that you'll fail your first attempt. But anyhow, you're unleashed upon the world, and then you're able to talk to all of the NPCs in the town and outside the walls as well. And some of which NPCs are monsters, which are basically just the same as the friendly NPCs, but you might have a fight option if you click on them. And somehow, if you get an emerald, which is something you can get a couple of ways, that's how you progress to the next part of the game, where you get the mines opened. And at this point, you've likely fought a mob. So allow me to talk about the fighting system in this game. It's basically your common RPG turn-based combat style. Now your battle is based on your in-game inventory. In fact, you can use the items that you have in your inventory for the fights. For example, I beat this guy in pseudo checkers or something like that, and I got his top hat, which I can now throw at enemies. So essentially, each person in your party has a turn, and then all the monsters have a turn too, and you can also block the monsters' attacks, and I don't believe they can block your attacks either. Anyhow, each monster will have a gimmick. For example, the Evoker actually uses a totem when they die, going back up to 10 hit points. But pretty much all the enemies are not terribly difficult to beat. You're not going to be likely to lose on that front. It's more so a race to beat the level before the time runs out. In fact, in one of my failed attempts, I was trying to make flour for bread to give to the miner to get into the sewers, and it glitched out actually. And yeah, that run was over, so I'll let you watch the clip of what happened afterwards. And try not to think about whether or not you should be allowed to drink yourself to death in Minecraft, but you know. That's pretty much what happened. But anyhow, in my next run, I was more successful. I did get the bread and I got into the sewers. And upon much exploration and getting lost, I finally found the boss. And I did not realize this at first, but it's low-key just the guy you saw leaving the letter. Like, he did not take any precautions. He has no lackeys, except for, like, well, he has lackeys, but they're not humans. What I'm trying to say here is that for a kidnapper, this guy is pretty unprofessional. Which is, not quite matching his strength. He was quite strong, but in the end I persevered, and victory was had. Anyhow, that's pretty much the first 2 levels. I'm going to call it here. If you like this video, leave a like. Makes sense, right? And if you like my channel, subscribe. I will say, if this video does well, I very well may do a playthrough of the entire thing, so leave a comment if you'd like that. I'm sure you can all see just how great this map is, which is why I command thee, go play it. Please, please play it. It is my duty as a human to recommend good things to you all. Farewell.